And howdy do, how the heck are you? So every once in a while, I'll do a video with liquor as opposed to beer. So I don't drink a lot of cocktails. I mostly drink my liquor straight. A few months ago, I did do a couple highball videos just to kind of demonstrate what they were. But I don't drink a lot of cocktails unless they're cocktails that employ mostly alcohol. I'm not a fan of big fruity cocktails that make your alcohol taste like fruit punch or something sugary sweet, because I think alcohol should always taste like alcohol. So when I do drink a cocktail, it's something like a Manhattan or a martini. With that in mind, working with the stuff that I have, I invented a little cocktail here using the Hophead vodka that I got for only $6.98 a bottle from Anchor Distilling, and I got some Red Stag honey tea liquor that's 80 proof, while the vodka's 90 proof. So I'm mixing these two alcohols, so it's still going to be a rather strong drink, because there's nothing in there that besides the alcohol. This has 2 ounces of the vodka to a jigger 1.5 ounces of the honey tea. So let's see what we got here. And what you smell on the nose is that big is the hops. It almost smells a lot like gin, because you certainly do get juniper-esque qualities that that are, I imagine, are coming from the hops. But I'm also smelling some of the sweetness from the Jim Beam honey tea. So let's take a drink. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. The hops. Now, if I was making a Manhattan employs bitters because of the way the tea reacts with the Hophead vodka. It almost acts like there's bitters in there, because I am getting a little bit of that honey and sweetness, but I'm getting what feels like a little spiciness, the way it's reacting against the vodka. I mean, what I'm saying is, long story longer, is that if I dropped a cherry in this bitch, I could make it a form of a Manhattan. I don't know what you'd call it, honey tea. Yeah, call it whatever you damn please. Call it a bargain. Call it whatever I had in my shelves, Manhattan. But I'm not a fan of cherries in my drinks. Even my Manhattans, sometimes I leave them out. But there you go. I could drop a cherry in this bitch. It almost looked just like a Manhattan. Very similar flavor as well, except for that the hops really come out. It is a very interesting drink. I actually like it because you got just a... when I drink the Jim Beam straight, the honey tea, it is a little sweet for my palate. Mixed with this, like I said, the hops actually react like a little spiciness. So there you go. Son of a gun. This isn't a drink I would drink constantly, or maybe not even 2, 3, 4 of. Well, maybe 2. It's very damn tasty. But it's kind of, it's kind of maybe that late in the evening drink, once you're done with dinner, now you got your guests around in the living room, maybe around the fire, and you're bullshitting. This would be a nice drink to just kind of have 1 or 2 of while you're just shooting the breeze, as it were. It is rather enjoyable. And the nose on it is very nice. It gets more pleasant as you go, actually. Because you really smell those hop in. I mean, almost gin-like. You do smell some juniper for sure, spruce. And then you also get some of the sweetness from what's supposed to be honey tea over here. It's an incredibly enjoyable drink. So, yeah, I guess what I'm getting at here is I'm a guy that likes to experiment, I had these 2 alcohols on hand. I bought both of them on sale. I'm not afraid to admit it. And there you go. I'm a fan of a bargain. But they're both quality, so I mean, I didn't, it's not like I didn't buy inferior stuff. I got good stuff at a good price, which is what I'm about. And I said, well, what the hell? I used 2 ounces of this to 1.5 ounces of this. It makes a nice, tasty, very interesting cocktail. So there you go. You never know till you try. I didn't know if it was going to work or not because I hadn't tried this before. Yeah, I mean, I just experimented right here, right in front of your very eyes. And the son of a gun. Oh, and I just spilled. Did you see that? I tried to take a drink and turned the thing off and I dribbled all the hell over me.